Many Maritimers have been asked to work from home for the next little while. For those who are used to heading into an office for 8 hours a day, working from home can take some adjustments. So here with some tips for being productive at home is Eric Fry from Sandler Training in his own home office. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you, Amanda. Good to be here.
Do you normally work from home? How has this transition been for you?
Well, no, we actually have an office in Bedford, but as of last Monday, we all work from our home offices. In my corporate past, I have worked from home, but I'll tell you, it's not without its challenges sometimes.
And what are some of those challenges?
Well, as far as, I guess, some ideas, really maintain a routine of some sort. I mean, try to keep it as similar as possible to your professional life. I mean, even something as simple as, maintaining regular office hours. I remember just last Monday, when we first started working from home, I was staying up a little later, watching some Netflix, missing my workout time in the morning, and it threw me off my routine. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel productive. So regular office hours for sure, maintaining a routine.
So routine is good advice. What do you recommend saying to people who are working from home and perhaps have family members who might try to enter the home office, or for people who don't have a home office and you're perhaps working in the living room?
For sure, for sure. What I would suggest, Amanda, is try to set up a spot that is going to be productive for you. Now, obviously, that's different for everybody out there, but really, it's creating some kind of boundaries that are going to work, to minimize these distractions, whether they be roommates or family members or kids or pets and that sort of thing. So, really, it's to kind of put up some kind of boundaries and have a conversation with your with your family members or your roommate or your kids, and let them know that, daddy's working, and maybe hang a little sign outside the door, or have a little indicator as far as, when is playtime and when isn't playtime. Would be one for sure, Amanda.
You mentioned routine off the top. How about a schedule in terms of lunch and breaks? Would you keep that as well?
Listen, we are social beings for sure, and it's one thing to be working from home and being kind of isolated from other people. So I would strongly suggest maintain lots of communication, whether it's with coworkers or your manager or your employees or friends and family members. So schedule breaks. This can be a double-edged sword. From my experience, when we're working from home, our worlds are colliding professionally and personally. And, we're always on the clock, it seems like. So schedule breaks, maintain regular business hours, and schedule social calls. And I would do it using a platform like Zoom or one of these, webinar type platforms where you can actually see people face to face. I think that's really important.
You mentioned it's important to be social. What about social media? Should you have those tabs open while you're working?
Well, I'll tell you, again, it's we need to maintain try to emulate what you would typically do in your office space if you weren't working from home. I guess would be the easiest way to say it. So if part of your day is checking social media during your breaks, then kind of keep that going. But as we know, if we're by ourselves, it's up to us to hold ourselves accountable and to do the right things in order to stay productive. Then we feel better about ourselves.
Finally, very quickly, when we're told, if you don't want to go to the gym, you should put on your workout gear to give you that motivation. Should people be working at home in their pajamas, or do you feel like they should get dressed as if they were going to the office? Does that help?
Again, back to maintaining a routine. I would get out of your jammies first thing in the morning, and if working out is what you do first thing in the morning, then do that. And dress the part. You feel better, you feel more professional, whether you're dealing with clients or whether you're dealing with internal clients. But you may not need to wear a suit and tie, although I've got some clients that actually still get up and put a suit and tie on because it maintains some semblance of their routine.
Eric, we really appreciate you joining us today from your home office.
Thank you, my pleasure.
All right, and starting today through April 3rd, Sandler Maritimes will be offering free live online business training sessions so you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home office. They will cover topics such as virtual selling and building a daily routine for success, among other topics. For more information, we posted the link to our website under guest information on CTV Morning Live.